Hello and welcome to Pristis. I am Renae Cody, and today I want to tell you how to keep your newborn baby warm this winter with these 3 newborn must-haves. These are all luxury items that give the ultimate warmth and comfort to your baby, and these are all items that I personally cannot live without with my 4-month-old right now. And all links for the products will be down below. Just click show description and expand it to view the items. So the first item, I've found that you really need to keep your baby's head warm in the winter, but the common baby hats are all made with like cotton or knit. At the same time, some hats are just almost too warm, like they start to make my baby's head sweat. But I found the ultimate hat and I can't wait to show you. It's actually more of a bonnet. The material is so soft and it gives my baby just like the perfect amount of warmth where she could wear it inside all day long or outside, and it just keeps her warm, but it's also very comfortable on her. She doesn't like try to rip it off. I can tell she's really comfortable. She loves the hat. Also, I found that it's really hard to find hats or like winter wear that is actual for newborns or newborn to 6-month size. You can find some, and I've purchased some, but I've just given them away because you could tell that the person who created the product guessed at the newborn size and didn't really test it. So one of the reasons why I love this is that it's made from this really soft yarn. Its color is called oatmeal, and it stretches over your baby's head. Not stretches like crazy, but it makes for like the perfect fit for your baby. And it's also, the pom-pom is also really cute. I have not seen a baby in this who doesn't look absolutely adorable. So it works great for pictures, but it's the ultimate warmth and comfort also. And this was created by a very unique company that I haven't heard until I found this. And I loved it so much that I went to the company and said, I want to sell your products in my shop. And I signed up for a wholesale account, and I have a few of them in my shop for you. And the brand, I believe, is called Temperance Tyler. They are such a fun find. Okay, the second thing that I just absolutely love, and what I found was hard to find for newborns, was mittens. Again, it's one of those things where people seem to manufacture them and create them and be like, oh look, this is for a newborn, or this is for a 0 to 6-month-old baby. But when you actually use it, you're like, they didn't try this on a single baby ever. You just know. And once again, I ordered a bunch and I ended up just giving them away. Why do I keep giving stuff away? I can't like sell stuff in my shop that it has been opened or is used. And since I own a baby shop, I'm kind of held liable to stuff like that. So I just kind of, here, Goodwill, enjoy that. And someone else will buy it for their baby and it won't fit them. But then I found these, and they are so fabulous. And I love them because when I put them on my baby, first of all, there's enough stretch here to put their little hand in, but it is tight enough that they don't really rip it off. And this is for a 0 to 6-month-old, and then they also have 6 to 12-month-old. What I love about it is a lot of mittens that you put on a baby, if it's too short, it just flies off when they're flinging their arms around. And what baby doesn't fling their arms around, right? So this is long enough that you could put their whole hand right here, and then it's also long enough on this end that I tuck my baby's shirt or onesie or jammies, whatever she's wearing that day, into this section here. So it's like an extra layer of comfort. Not that she's going out to play in the snow, but it's just continues the warmth through so that there's no part of her body that's cold, which is really important as a mom. And then I have to say it, the insides are fleece, and the company just calls it fleece. And I'm like, that's softer than fleece. And I don't really know what the material is really called because this is softer than fleece. And I don't know what, they just call it fleece. So I can only tell you it's fleece, but I've felt fleece and this is so much softer than fleece. This is like the softest material I've ever felt. And like, why don't they make this in like grown-up size? Because I would buy these in my size. And then these are super adorable as well. And when you're not using them, you can connect them together so they don't get lost. The outside is weatherproof as well, so if anything gets wet, or if your baby's like mine and she likes to chew on whatever is on her hands, it won't ruin the mittens and the wetness of your baby's loving drool won't get through the mitten and make her cold as well, which I personally love because my baby is teething early and just puts everything in her mouth that she can, and so she can wear these mittens and I don't have to worry about her getting extra cold, and then I go out in the cold with her and then it's scary. Also machine washable. Okay, and then the third thing that I use every single day and will through the entire winter, no matter what, is called the Judley's car seat and stroller bag. Now, this is brand new, unopened, and my baby right now is literally sleeping in this in the other room being babysat, so I couldn't take it out of the car seat and show it to you in person. I did take some footage, so I'll show you that there, but I can show you how it comes, and you can see, I can show you the different features on the bag. So the reason that I love it, first of all, the inside is again really, really soft, and it's really, really warm, but it won't overheat your baby. Does that make sense? Now, I love it so much because I use it inside and out. Some of these that I've tried before, they're really, really warm and they wanna make sure your baby is really, really warm, but they're meant more for outside. If you're going to the store in the middle of winter and you're taking your baby, then you get that one out. This one is more of every single day I use this. I put this on my baby's car seat and stroller, and every single day that she's in the car seat or stroller, she's in it and she loves it. And I love the design because even if it gets a little dirty, it doesn't look dirty. You can see there's this fur collar here, and I love the fur collar for if we're going outside, but it's removable, and I love removing it and then putting it just in this pocket right here. So any part that I take off, I can just put it, there's a small pocket and a big pocket that I can put it in. And then this is like a hood, but I unzip it so it lays flat against the car seat without the fur, and she just lays in there and just absolutely loves it. And it's not hard to get her in and out of it, because I've tried onesies that are super warm every time I have to go out, but it is really hard to get her in a fleece onesie to go in, or a coat type of onesie in addition to what she's already wearing. It's hard enough to get your baby dressed all the time. This is it unzips on the sides and lays out, and then you put them in and you just zip up the sides. It's less than a 30-second transition instead of continually getting your baby dressed and undressed. Also, again, weatherproof. So if milk spills on the outside or something gets wet on the outside, it does not soak through to the inside. And if any of you have ever dealt with that with a baby, it's really scary in the winter months, because babies already, their skin has a hard time with the outside or just being chilly inside in your house. So if something gets wet, it can be borderline scary. This is one of those products that the second that I actually used it, I thought, they tested that on babies, I can tell, and they've thought of everything. And it's one of those things where you start to use the features and then you find more features, and then you could tell they put a lot of thought into making sure your baby is comfortable and that it's easy for you to make your baby comfortable. Even this liner right here folds down, and you can take this little loop and button it here. So you can fold it down several layers depending on what your baby's mood is. I know, we love spoiling our babies. We're all, whatever mood my baby's in. All right, I think I have one more of those in my baby shop at Pristis.com, and you can go to Pristis.com to get any of those items as well. I believe none of them are available on Amazon, so you might as well not look. And if they are, they're probably knockoffs, because these particular suppliers do not sell on Amazon. Post in the comments, tell me which of these 3 items is your favorite, or if you yourself have a go-to item that you use for your baby in the winter. And I will see you on the next video. Oh, don't forget to give us a like. It helps me out more than you know, so I can make more of these videos for you. See you next time.